Welcome to a new weekly vlog. It's Tuesday. I can't believe it's Tuesday. It's definitely that time of the semester. It is the last week of the semester. Everything is wrapping up. So my students are all frantically trying to turn in all of their work. So I've graded everything that's been turned in, and over the next few days I'm just going to start sending gentle email reminders, just asking when I can expect to see their projects. So far so good. I've also been getting emails from students who I hadn't been hearing from, so that's been a relief. I've got a Zoom call scheduled for later this week. I've been getting some really lovely emails that are starting to make me just a bit emotional. Students are, as they're wrapping things up, they're taking time very kindly and generously to email me and to just say, thank you for all of my work this semester, which is really nice. I'm not used to getting thanked by my students, and I don't do this for the thanks. I don't expect to get thanked by my students, because I know in most cases my students won't realize just how much of an impact I had on them until they get to their first job or decide they want to go to grad school or something, and they start realizing like, oh yeah, wow, my English classes actually were kind of important. I know that appreciation is usually pretty delayed in my students. I don't expect it, and I'm not used to being thanked at the end of a semester. Like, it's not that they never do, but not to this level. I've had quite a few students either mention it in our regular correspondence when they're emailing me about other stuff, or send me a completely separate thank you email on its own. I got one from a student today who has been through a lot since all of this started, and I'm just so flipping proud of them that they finished, and that they finished so well, that their work, once they got caught up, was still just as high of a quality as it had been before everything went crazy. And so for them to email me to thank me for being kind and being compassionate and being flexible, I'm just like, okay, thank you, I'll take it. Like, that's really, really nice of you, but I hope you're also really proud of yourself, because most students, I didn't say this to them, but I was thinking, most students would have just given up and would have dropped out and not completed the semester. And so that they completed it, and completed it so well, is just amazing to me. And I feel like all of my students I could say that about. They've all had something. I think of my 100-ish students this semester, I think I've ended up with a little bit less, because I did have some drop before spring break, and then I've had some drop since all of this, or just stopped participating. But of the students who continue to participate after spring break, I think there's only a few who haven't emailed me to say they had some other illness, some other family emergency, some other issue, and that's not to say they didn't have something, they just might not have emailed me about it. So pretty much all of my students had some other stressor, either on top of this, or caused because of this, or related, or whatever. Their lives have just been completely thrown up in the air by all of this. And so while I'm worried about the students who aren't finishing because they just never really participated after spring break, I also have to be honest, I'm pretty surprised and impressed that that number isn't higher. That the majority of my students are making it to the end of the semester with a passing grade is just, I'm so flipping proud of all my students. They really are just amazing. Amazing people. So today I spent grading, tons and tons of grading, more grading tomorrow. Lots of emails. The volume of emails has definitely gone up as students are turning things in late. They're emailing me to let me know or they've got questions, they're about to turn it in, but they've got one last question. So lots of emails. I'm just trying to get through. Next week is finals week, so my students will be done, but I'll be chasing down anything that still hasn't been turned in and trying to get that collected and graded. And now it's 5:30-ish. Sun is going down. I finished working. I finished my writing. Today I was really good. I got some writing done this morning before I got started, and then I also did little bits on my breaks. I'm trying to just write when I can. If it's 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, rather than waiting until the end of the day when I'm tired and my brain isn't working and then making myself write 1,500 words in one go. So it's currently what Scrivener is telling me I need to do, 1,499, so 1,500 words. If I'm going to have draft 1 of Across the Pond Book 2 done by July 1st. Which, speaking of Across the Pond, Book 1, my paperback version finally arrived. So this was the proof. So the proof had this bar. So this is just the regular. This is what you guys will get. So it's arrived. There's no black bar on it. I'm so excited. So I've started taking pictures of this copy without the not for resale bar, posting that online. So yeah, so this arrived yesterday. I was very excited about that. So I've got both the proof and the regular copies sitting by my desk now, keeping me company as I work. I'm now over 30,000 words. I'm going to try to give you weekly, if not slightly daily, word count updates. I am at 32,783 words, which is more than a quarter. Like, that's almost a third. So I'm cranking through it. I'm hoping that this is a good sign, and that when the semester is over and I can focus on writing full time, that maybe I'll be done before July 1st. That would be great. It would give me more time to edit. But yeah, so for now, I am going to go relax and read. I downloaded a new novel. I've downloaded so many new novels to my Kindle, and I downloaded another one today because it just sounded like something I wanted to read more than the ones that were already in my queue. So got a book, a to-be-read pile jumper. It's jumping ahead on the list, but I'm gonna go and read and relax, make some dinner later, watch some YouTube videos, and try to go to sleep at a reasonable time today. I stayed up way too late yesterday and then could not wake up this morning. Story of my life. Hello everyone, welcome to Friday night. I didn't vlog at all yesterday, and I didn't mean to do that. It's just, as I've been saying all week, I feel like it's just that time of the semester. That was my line last week, too. It is now dark out. There's just a teeny tiny bit of light left in the sky, but the sun is definitely down. Oh, and my computer is now switching over. I've never watched it while it's done this. Everything to switch to dark mode. I have it set to alternate between light mode and dark mode, as well as for night shift to turn on at a certain point, so everything just went black as the background. That was kind of fun. Definitely time to stop working. It's 7:30. I worked a little bit past 5. I had a Zoom call that I had to be on, and that ran a little bit past 5 o'clock, and then I had some emails that I had to reply to. I didn't have to, but I didn't want these students waiting until Monday to hear back from me. I'm trying to not work after 5 unless I've started late in the morning, and I'm trying to not work on the weekends unless there's some kind of, not emergency, but just if there's an email with a quick question, an easy question that I can answer in just a couple seconds, or if it's more time consuming but still something where I wouldn't want that student to have to wait until Monday to get the answer, especially if the answer takes a bit more time on my part to write, but would put their mind at ease or something. I don't like waiting for that. So I had a few emails like that I just wanted to get replied to, and then I had to write, because I am trying my best to stick to my writing schedule on Scrivener, which is telling me I have, let me pull it up, it's telling me that I have 43 days, Monday through Fridays, left to write. So I have 43 weekdays left, basically, between now and July 1st. I am currently at 38,253 words out of a target of 100,000. My goal for today was 1,471, and I have written 1,526. So I did a little bit better than my target, which is always great. Because every word I go over helps take words off. So basically, every 43 words at this point that I go over is one word less a day going forward. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling really proud of myself. I feel like I am. I keep thinking you're gonna slow down eventually. You're not gonna keep this up. You're gonna skip a weekday. You're gonna have to do extra work to try to get caught up. You're gonna hit a part of the book that you don't know what to do, but so far, although I really I'm pretty good at navigating writer's block, so fingers crossed. I don't think that will be a problem. Anyway, I'm not feeling very well tonight. I think I've either eaten something or there was a situation with work. It's fine. I don't even think I wasn't consciously nervous, but as I was on my Zoom call talking with my colleagues about everything, I just was feeling really anxious about the topic that we were talking about, because we're just all trying to figure out the future and what's going to happen, and I've honestly been trying not to think about the future because I have no control over it, and every time I think about it, it just makes me anxious. And so I think that's what happened. There was a point where I was just starting to feel really kind of shaky and shivering, but it really wasn't that cold. So I think there might have just been a weird spike in my anxiety, which can trigger IBS. So I try to be conscious of that and conscious of my anxiety so that I can avoid spikes in my anxiety that can then trigger an IBS flare-up. I'm not feeling too great. I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I really don't feel like eating. I might just have some toast later tonight if I start to feel hungry again, or if I can at least just stop feeling ill. Right now, the thought of food just does not sound good. And then the rest of the night, I'm done with work for the weekend. I'm done with writing for at least today. It's past 7:30. It's time to just go chill out and relax. I don't really have any plans for the weekend. Oh, thank goodness. I just got a notification that one of my students who has not been replying to my emails and has been very behind has just submitted an assignment. So I hope that means that they are going to try to finish the semester. This semester has just been incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, he submitted another assignment. He must just be going through and uploading a bunch all at once. I'd rather that they upload things as they finish them, but all at once is fine too. It's fine too. I will grade those on Monday. Anyway, I've been talking for nearly 16 minutes, and I will edit half of this down. But yeah, that is kind of the state of affairs. Writing is going well. Classes are going fine. I'm gonna go lay down. I will try to show you what I get up to over the weekend.